everybody, my name is Edison and welcome to my review on the Ninja character display from LEGO Ninjago Legacy for the 15th anniversary. It has 447 pieces, is 14 plus, and it brings 7 minifigures. Wu, Nia, Zane, Cole, Lloyd, Kai, Jay, and the Lightning Master, Elemental Master of Lightning. Look at the box, it's very nice. It seems to be just, it's simple. It's what it needs to be right there. On the top, it just shows the minifigures. Side, it just says 7 collection in different languages. Spanish and I think French, all that stuff. Back of the box just shows a different version of what's shown on here, plus a little bit of the interior. Other side shows the Elemental Master of Lightning and Wu from the doors. The bottom shows that. The manual is nice, it's the set number. It's bland, but it's fine. I mean, I would have preferred if they had the box art on it like they used to, but it's fine. It gives a good look at the build. The manual is really nice as well. It has right here the Monastery of Spinjitzu. Nice stuff. You can pause and read it if you want. It even shows some of the minifigures then compared to now, and I'll be using this in a little bit. Starting with the minifigures I think are perfect are Zane, Sensei Wu, Kai, and Nia as Samurai X. Starting with Nia, I've never had a Samurai X before, but from what I recall, it's a perfect modern reimagining of the original one. It has some blue there, extra details. This piece is different. I believe this is the piece used for Garmadon. He comes with 3 swords and this little piece that, well, it's a bit different, but I recall something similar to this being used for the Season 6 sets. And if we get the manual again, you can see right there the differences. New one's very detailed. It is missing the armor. It replaces that with, obviously, the thing to hold the swords. And it adds this little blue part plus footprinting, which the other version did not have. And printing right here on the legs. I mean, it looks like none of the old ones had that at all. Wu is our next minifigure, and well, he's exactly what you expect him to look like. I mean, I don't think there's a single bad Wu minifigure. At least I don't think there is. It's very nice. It's very similar to the one that was out in 2011. You can see little differences. Aside from just printing, there's barely any differences. So yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Zane and Kai are what I consider to be the perfect minifigures in this set. Starting with Zane, I mean, he just looks cool. Awesome looking. He even has a double-sided face, his robot face, and his regular face, which, I mean, that just looks like his original ones. But yeah, this is awesome to have. Great remake of it, and I should probably get Nia back, but she also has a second face, which is just this is just reused from other ones. Give us a good look at this mask piece. Looks nice. Kai, of course, is awesome. He might be the most faithful recreation here, aside from Wu. Of course, still rocking the same piece for the Sword of Fire over 10 years later. 15 years later, actually. Yeah, Zane also had the Shurikens of Ice. Same piece too, I think. Well, actually, no, never mind. The original pieces didn't have these little engravings in it. Yeah, it looks awesome. Every part of him is cool, and yes, the head is reused from past Lego sets as well. Now, don't get me wrong. I love these minifigures, but there's something wrong with them. You can see that Lloyd should have silver here and dark gray here. Same with Cole, silver, and Jay, silver. While these new minifigures have gold.
So just for kind of a consistency there.
I do think the gold looks nice. I mean, it looks especially nice on Lloyd, because obviously, let's take a look at him first. Seems he has this sword that he had that was first used in the Lego Ninjago movie. At least I think it's the same one. I haven't seen this sword in ages. His face print is a bit pushed up on mine, but that is the same Lloyd head being used. And while this originally didn't have gold, I do think this is the better color choice for him. And again, foot printing as well puts it above the last ones. Cole with the Scythe of Quakes. Awesome weapon made up of 3 different pieces. I kind of wish they used the unique mold for it that they had in crystallized. Just added this on the bottom of it. But yeah, Cole is supposed to have silver, but he doesn't actually look that bad with gold. Printing's awesome. I mean, torso's nice. Does have a... I think that's the same head as that he's been having for the past few years as well. And now what I think is probably the least best minifigure in this set, even though it's my favorite character, Jay. He's just not supposed to have gold. His arm is silver. This part right here is silver. He's supposed to have silver on him.
So just for kind of a consistency
Well, I really
there.
do like Jay, and I like this minifigure as well. I mean, this Nunchucks of Lightning, it's awesome to have all 4 golden weapons, because I've only ever had the Sword of Fire up until this point. It's nice, it's just... he just doesn't look right. But that's fine. He has, well, at least to my knowledge, a new face. At least I don't have this face, or this head before. But I personally think this should have been silver, or if not, change this to gold, so that way it fits better. But I don't know, that's just me. I mean, it's a nice minifigure, just not what I hoped it would be. I mean, I didn't even notice this was wrong until after I had the Lego set bought. It still looks really nice. It's just, it's supposed to be silver. Though it is 15th anniversary, so I guess it makes sense. Probably the biggest reason to buy this Lego set, the Elemental Master of Lightning. Looking at her, I mean, she's very simple. Easily my least favorite. I just said Jay was my least favorite. No, this is my least favorite. She's cool and all, yeah. Nice printing. Doesn't even have a second head, though, which I guess is fine. She's got this nice lightning piece. She's just very... I don't know. It's cool to have the Elemental Master of Lightning. It's just... compared to the other figures, even Jay, Cole, and Lloyd with their inaccuracies...
So just for kind of a consistency there.
She just feels kind of bland to me. The stand is very nice with that 15-year thing there. With this here and this, so it can connect to other ones, which I don't have money, so I can't do that. That's what she looks like there. But I think the reason this just doesn't feel right to me is because the 10th anniversary minifigures were gold. They were golden. Well, it's still nice. I really like this figure, and I could 100% understand if people get the sets just for the minifigures, because I believe the big one has Young Woo, Young Garmadon, and the first Spinjitzu Master, which I believe is the first time either of those have been in a Lego set before. Yeah, this just doesn't excite me as much as the other minifigures. And here's the Monastery Tour. This is a bit big for my camera because, well, I'm just using my phone and my tripod was damaged, so I'm just gonna have to use this. Anyway, starting at the front, I really like this base, especially with these heart pieces. I don't think I've ever seen these before. I will have to be honest, I did modify this set. That's why this heart piece is there, to get rid of the studs. There are supposed to be studs here so you can attach stuff and have the characters just like flying. Because this is supposed to be display set. But I didn't really want that. I mean, I don't display my sets with minifigures on them. I just display them as is. It has nice stuff. Like I really like this here. It's very unique. I love the details on them. The staircase that the mailman's always getting mad at. Obviously, you just put Woo there. It's very nice. I like the addition of the cherry blossom there. I love how the shape looks up here. Plus, the building techniques there are really unique. Like, there's nothing to dislike about this, about the design of this set. Other than the random holes, which I just got rid of. The doors even open. You can open inwards. And looking at the back, it's kind of okay. I mean, can't really fit minifigures there, specifically not Woo, because, you know, that. But this is the only real reason the back is very nice. Although the candles are kind of nice too. But here's that part, which I believe that's supposed to show when Woo and Garmadon fought in the pilot episodes. When Garmadon got struck by lightning trying to get the golden weapons and then he fell into the underworld. I believe Woo didn't have a mustache. I mean, he has a mustache right there. I don't think he had a mustache in that episode. But yeah, it's nice. There's tea that Woo's always drinking. Put it right there. And there's 2 cups there. And he fits perfectly fine in here. You just stick him in there. And boom. It's great. If I had other pieces, 100% I would add extensions to this and make it look awesome. Or at least to me, awesome. I would love to have a full-scale monastery, but I'm poor. So this will have to do for now. Real quick, what I like to do, because this is supposed to connect to other figures, but I don't have that, and the monastery doors has those as well. What I do is this. I remove this piece. I add that for stability, even though I don't really think it needs it. I switch these pieces around. Put this back on it. And I connect it here. It's supposed to connect. There you go. And I connect it like this. So it's, you know, I'm not going to get the other ones because as much as I would love to, I'm poor. I can't afford those. So this will have to do. And just in case you wanted to see, this is what they all, or at least a rough idea of what they all look like on here. I did take away a lot of the stuff for display purposes. So this isn't really the best it could look. But yeah, do I recommend this set? If you're a Ninjago fan, 100%. If you're not a Ninjago fan, if you have the money, I mean, it's not that expensive. It's only $45. But it's really good. The minifigures are amazing, even if these 3 are kind of not 100%.
So just
Makes
for
sense.
kind of
Yeah.
consistency there.
But I think it's worth the money. And this is my personal favorite Ninjago set of this year. I don't obviously think this is better than the blacksmith, the Titan mech, or the giant place, the town, whatever it's called. But because it's the only one I can afford, obviously it's my favorite. So, should you get it? My answer is yes. But I'm not here to persuade you. I'm just here to make a review on it, just in case you want to see it, if you want to get it or not. So that's all I have for the day. Bye-bye.